if we normalized right timing? So things like life lessons, which do take most of our lives, if not all of our lives, to get through. We normalize the fact that it takes time, that it's something we're going to chip away at, and it's going to be sort of our companion throughout life. And that's perfect for us. Or, for example, if we're looking at a second, third, or fourth act in our lives. When you look at my life, and anyone who's new to the channel won't know this, but anyone who's been here will, my first act was becoming a chemical engineer. I had a PhD in chemical engineering from University of Michigan. I went on to work at IBM for decades. There's no way on earth that I could have done the kind of work I do back then. I was not open to it. I was not receptive to it. I had no aptitude, no skill, no interest, nothing. It would have been incredibly wrong timing. And if I had attempted it, which I wouldn't because it would never have appealed to me, it would probably have fallen flat. So again, there's that right timing piece. There's a right timing piece to when we meet people, whether it's someone who becomes a significant other or otherwise. Like, this is part of the bigger plan. When we pass away, when we meet people, what school we go to, we're involved, there's free will, but there's also this whole divine timing thing that kind of hangs out behind the scenes, unbeknownst to us, or beknownst, depending on who we are. We may be aware, we may not be aware, but it's always there. So to me, part of this is surrendering to the larger intelligence, if you will, the larger force, whether you think of it as God or the universe or whatever, goddess, whatever you think of, that there is some way in which we have to surrender our own will to something greater than us. We can only influence so much, and that's what we came here to do. And we'll do that, but we also have really no choice from the perspective of we can surrender to that larger thing or we can fight it. Which is going to be more comfortable and which is going to feel better in the long run. Probably sort of relaxing into this co-creation instead of feeling like so much is on us. In Shin Jyutsu, our safety energy lock 11s are all about feeling burdened, like the weight of the world on your shoulder. Shin Jyutsu is the ancient healing art that I practice. We can hold these points to bring in more harmony. And these points are all about, dropping our burdens. The ones on our neck are thy will instead of my will. Safety energy like 12 on your neck. Can we surrender to what is the perfect timing for us in every aspect of our lives? Even when we feel like, ooh, that timing didn't work out for us. But that's perfect for us to not have the timing work out, if that makes sense. I'd love to hear in the comments below your perspective on right timing. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. And in the meantime, please go be brilliant.